Derek Bros reporting for the Houston Freethinkers. We are live at First Baptist Church in Kearney, Oklahoma. We just talked with Mark, the pastor here. We've just showed you guys the supplies, overwhelming support from the community all around the country, from Texas and Oklahoma. Unfortunately, we're not able to drop off most of our supplies here, but we were given some tips on some other parts of town to go check out. Fallas, Oklahoma, a small part of town that has been hit by the tornadoes recently. We're going to go check that out, show you some of the destruction there, and then continue on our way to Shawnee, Oklahoma, in hopes of finding more people who need these supplies and donations. And I think one thing we can take away from this is that in the past, the failures of the Red Cross and FEMA have apparently caused community members to step up to the plate overwhelmingly, where we now have 18-wheelers full of water, supplies. Supplies are actually being turned away in some parts. But this is a positive thing for now. We're going to continue searching to find people who need our help. Stay tuned. So we've just continued on our trip a little bit further into Kearney, Oklahoma, where we've actually located some of the damage. We're going to take a walk through so you can see what we're seeing. All around us, there's trees that have been ripped off their stumps. As you can see behind me in the background here, what we're walking up to right now is the remains of what used to be a home. In the area, there was, I think, 20 to 30 homes destroyed out of the 650 people that actually live here. So that's quite a dent in their population and in their neighborhood. You can see this tree right here, completely ripped to shred. Another one over there. Looks to be maybe pieces of cars or something. The roof of a home, maybe. Something. You see Mother Nature in its full force here, and this is why we're out here, guys. This is why we're trying to help out. All kinds of debris of what used to be a house. Bricks just completely ripped to shred like pieces of paper. This is the power of Mother Nature. This is pretty intense to see out here for yourselves, guys. You can see back here other scraps of aluminum or metal, bent and twisted like pieces of paper. And this is all that remains of someone's home here. What's up, guys? We are here still in Kearney, Oklahoma. I'm talking with
James Oliver.
James Oliver. So you came all the way out here from California?
I did, yeah. I rode my motorcycle out. I was going to do summer classes, but I canceled them. I might hit the second session, but I figured I'd hop on the bike last Thursday, hit the road in the morning, got here Friday night, went through more on Saturday morning, and it looked like, there was a lot of resources there, but I did a little bit of homework and heard that Kearney had an F4 the day before. And so I thought I'd come up here, offer a hand, because I know Red Cross, they specialize in handing out all kinds of resources and directing people where they need to go, answering phones. They don't do the hands-on stuff. So I plan on, doing the grassroots thing, hopefully operate some equipment, because I was an operator in the Army for 4 years, all kinds of different equipment, shop tools, all that stuff. And I stayed here for 2 days and started moving stuff around. I've been here since, just volunteering.
So what are we looking at right here behind us? What is when we came up, he was working here. What is the structure, and what have you been doing here?
This was the shop. They had 2 cars in there. They look like they're both Chryslers. We have a Dodge and a Jeep. So they got hit pretty hard. The building came down on them. They've already removed a couple of the big tools to get money for insurance, but yeah, it was some welding equipment, all kinds of shop tools, grinders, a big lift over here. But yeah, a steel building, just pretty well, just about shredded. Pretty dangerous in there, that's for sure. So I'm just pulling everything out for today. It's still pretty wet to operate, and they have heavy equipment already out there.
Awesome. So James, what inspired you to come out here? You said you hopped on your motorcycle from California even, and we're coming from Houston. There's people, we were told, coming from all around the country. What's inspired you to come out here and, like you said, to put your feet on the ground, the grassroots effort?
I'd go with my faith in that we all are very lucky to be human, and we have a lot of uniqueness about us. And this is America. We're the last hope for the world. And we have a lot of great states here. We're one country, a lot of beautiful areas. We come together, and I know anybody that was in my shoes doing what I'm doing, my bike, I don't have a wife and kids. I'm in between semesters. I have, somebody that's helping me with some charity, lodging and whatnot. I'd come out here and help out. I know if anybody was in my shoes, they'd probably do the same.
So this is the end of our journey here in Oklahoma. We are at the Reunion Hall, the Potawatomi Nation, just outside of Shawnee. We've made a trip all around Oklahoma today, Oklahoma City, Kearney, Fallis, a number of other small towns, talking to people on the ground, trying to figure out how we could best get rid of our supplies and donations that you awesome people gave to us to bring up here. And we've been able to do that. We just now dropped off everything we have left. Surprisingly and awesomely, all the stations that are taking donations have been overwhelmed with tons of water, clothes, everything that people could possibly use. So that's a good thing to see how the community has really come together. And today we've put in over 200 miles driving around trying to figure out the best way possible to serve our community. We didn't want to just drop it off at a FEMA center or a Red Cross center. We wanted to talk to people on the ground who are affected by these tragedies and see how they need help. We can sidestep the government and go directly to the community, which is what we're trying to showcase here, the power of a voluntary community, the power of what we as individuals can do versus what the government as a collective can do. Now, the real work, though, is just beginning in the coming weeks. Now that we have tons of supplies for the tornado victims, the real work is building, rebuilding. We need people to come help build houses, help however you can, and then these people will actually have homes to put these lovely supplies in. At this point, though, many of them are still living in shelters, and there's even today, while we're out here, the threat of another tornado, so there's still plenty of work to do, and if you're interested in that, please contact us and let us know. Maybe we can make another trip and come out here specifically just for rebuilding homes. Until the next time, stay tuned. This is Derek Bros of the Houston Freethinkers. Thank you guys for all your donations.